Good morning and welcome back to the channel. We have new WWE action figure reveals for the month of May 24th, you guys. Elite Series 118 has been found. King Chewed, the bad guy, shared this yesterday, and honestly, I was at awe. I'm like, wait, you're telling me that 118 has hit retail, yet it hasn't come in stock? Kind of crazy, though. And I do believe that most of these are already on back order, so if you didn't get a chance to pre-order some of these, especially that Fatu, it's going to be a struggle, man. But again, drop a like, you guys, if you do enjoy WWE figure content, because that's what we love putting out. Anytime you drop a like, it helps the algorithm. It really helps out the channel. And it only costs you absolutely nothing except some epic WWE action figure reveals. Now, a part of figure that is part of Series 118, it is going to be the John Cena, which it was based off the WrestleMania when he came out looking like a gangster. As we do know already, it doesn't come with all the actual accessories to complete the figure. But if you are after that, that one will tie in right there with Elite Series 118. Now, as far as Jacob Fatu, you guys, this is going to be the one that's going to be highly sought after. A Toy Kind of Mood ended up tagging me on this yesterday, and somehow, some way, bro, this has finally managed to land right there for most folks. Especially if you live out on the West Coast, I feel like you are a likelier chance of finding these in the wild. They usually end up getting into the port first, and it makes sense. Now, my main question is, how does this figure actually look, as far as final product? When you finally get it, when you unbox it, when you review it. So far, you guys, there are questions. Look, there's some good stuff, and I can definitely see why this figure is on back order. And again, if you guys did miss out, go hit the link in the description below. Discount code HERO is going to save you 10% at wrestlingfigures.com. But scan, yeah, I'm all right with it. I mean, I do feel like the forehead is, I don't know, it's like a 6 head, right? Maybe like a 5 head. But at the end of the day, Jacob Fatu, my boy does have a big forehead. And not to bust the man's chops, but it might mainly due to the fact that most of the time that I do see him on TV, most of his hair is dripping down the forehead. So this is kind of tucked back. And, it does make sense. But at the same time, what the hell are we going? What happened here? As soon as the shirt comes off, literally all the girls start running. And not in a good way, man. I would say not in a good way, because Jacob Fatu, my boy's a thickens, bro. And I am not seeing a thickens here. And I'm not seeing it on the arms. I'm not necessarily seeing it around the waist, the chest. You can tell that they definitely sculpted. They started from scratch, dude. This is all new tooling, at least in the upper half, which, again, it's kind of crazy because if you think about it, if you are bringing Jacob Fatu with a brand new mold, wouldn't you actually give him the right width? And again, I don't know if it's for them to try to fit it in within the shirt. And when he does wear the shirt, the guy really don't look that big because his chest definitely makes up for the size. But at the same time, bro, Daniel Bryan's style of arms, and I'm going to go ahead and call it that, man, because these arms, they're tiny, bro. Jacob Fatu's close to the 300-pound marker, and my boy just ain't getting the just. But again, if you guys want to check out a full in-depth review, go check out my boy, A Toy Kind of Mood. I got a chance to meet him at WrestleMania this past year. Awesome dude. Some people have been asking about how you can get that John Cena, the one that you can't see, apparently translucent plastic. Actually, toysandsandmasks.com, they do have him, but do keep in mind it is UK based. So as far as shipping time, I think by the time you finally get it, you might find it at retail. But honestly, I don't think it's going to be one of those figures that you will. I honestly think that this will be one of the ones that's going to be mostly, out of all those John Cenas, definitely sought after, mainly due to the fact that you really don't get John Cena's like this, man. Very rare, very special. I did see some on eBay, so if you ain't trying to wait around a month, or if you ain't trying to go do the hunt game, I do believe they are about $55 in the second market, which, again, honestly, really ain't all that bad. I mean, that's double the price, but at the same time, you're probably going to be spending about $30 to $40 in gas just to find it. Now, if you do go hunting this weekend, do know this, you guys. The Monday Night Wars, Austin, with the updated torso, it's starting to hit shelves, man. Literally across the board. MDT ended up doing the review on this yesterday, so it's already also in the Midwest. At least it should be. I don't know. Alabama's kind of towards the middle of the country. I don't know. I definitely want to find this one. Trey, I hit you up, bro. Please help me out. Trade skis, buy skis, extra point skis. We'll cover shipping costs. Another shout out to my boy MDT because this is pretty cool, man. Now, Ethan Page did share this right here. He's going to be part of the next set coming up here in the Elite Series. But he ended up unveiling a little bonus, which again, John Cena, as we do know, every single Elite Series will carry the exclusive. For this set, it's going to be the blue gear, which again, I don't know. If you like blue, great. I already got him in red at Mania, so honestly, I'm just looking for that translucent plastic. Now, huge news, you guys. This is so freaking cool. Now, they actually have done crossovers already, right? WWE, as of last year at least, they did the TNMT, where they ended up recreating some of the characters based off like Mikey, Donatello. I do believe, yeah, Roman Reigns was Shredder, so this makes sense, dude. Akuma, Street Fighter, Roman Reigns, bro. It'd be playing it out in real life. And just imagine the toyetic figures that you get. I mean, honestly, you could throw Braun Strowman, right? As, what was it? The guy with the big thighs. Well, what's the guy's name with the big thighs, man? Street Fighter. Go in the comments. If you guys watch Wreck-It Ralph, you already know who the hell I'm talking about. Now, this right here, this, yeah, I don't know if it's too late, too long, or just not enough plastic. And what do I mean by that? This 3-pack is now available at AEW, you know, on the vault. But same time, though, it's like that shopping cart, bro. I cannot get past the fact that we got a damn cardboard for a damn shopping cart. Do keep in mind that AEW, that's usually how they do it. I mean, if you go back to the first entrance stage, all that was cardboard. So this, yeah, it kind of makes sense. Federation also already in the works. You guys know that JC has been very active on SmackDown. So maybe Mattel will pull one out this year. Honestly, I don't think it's going to happen. But if you don't want to wait around for 12 months to a year and a half, guess what? Federation, he's got you. VWF Customs right here. Shout out to this guy, man. This guy is just doing some seriously good stuff, man. He ended up actually hitting me up last month, letting me know about the whole insight with the custom that he ended up doing with BEW. Go check that out, man. This guy's work, very, very good, man. You can tell that the detail, based off WrestleMania, obviously, if you guys didn't go to Vegas, guess what? You're going to get Vegas being brought to your screen right now because VWF, man, he put out a solid banger. I mean, look at the detail on this. Like, honestly, when I see a custom, when I see tooling, usually you don't get this style of belt. My guy actually went out of his way and ended up tooling the entire belt as well as the side design from scratch. And that right there, sir, that's a huge one-up from what I've seen right there, based at least on the Rollins customs. I mean, this guy does all kinds of work. He does AEW figures. He does WWE. So be sure to check him out because that 3-pack, I'm still waiting on it, man. Every time you guys are dropping a like, I'm telling you, Mattel, they are listening, and this is something that could very well be in the works. And who knows, maybe WrestleMania 42 will have this revealed. I mean, they're going to be in Vegas again, so it only makes sense. Matter of fact, they're going to be in Vegas for like the next 10 years, right? 3XR Studios, right here, you guys. What the hell? Why is this guy, and not 3XR, this guy's 3XR is always getting lots of love, but why is Karrion Cross not getting the proper love with WWE? This guy has been pushed. Like, honestly, like I feel like the push is kind of going away. Like, this guy kind of got up on his own. Like, he actually ended up creating this character. His fan base, his merch is actually being sold at WWE live events. So why the hell aren't we getting an update, man? Why are we not getting an update? This is the kind of update that I want to see, right? And you'll see that a lot of these customs too, a lot of these will be WrestleMania inspired. You can see that he's got the Sin City style of trunks. But that front, bro, that scan, that man bun, put me down for a couple, bro. Kaiser Customs too. Updating the Ultimates because the Elites, they ain't cutting it. And the last Ultimate, still lacking. So hopefully, Mattel ends up seeing, oh yeah, maybe we do need to update the torso. While they're at it though, they should also update those arms. And I'm not talking about the tattoos. I love the tattoo work. I feel like the tattoo work has been done up so well by Mattel lately. But the choice in damn arms. And I know we just talked about this. I know Jacob Fatu, he's got that small arm syndrome. Johnny Gargano syndrome might be a syndrome, but I feel like 2025, they also got small arm syndrome. We got all kinds of syndromes happening, man. I feel like these guys, they need to step in here because Kaiser, he's definitely doing it up with this Randy Orton, bro. This one was so iconic for me. It just brought young Randy Orton to life in the later days. Not the most epic match, but a match nonetheless. Safari HNL, bro. This guy. Let's talk about Safari because we can't have a custom figgy video without giving my boy a shout out, bro. This is so cool. Obviously, keep in mind, fantasy inspired, but it could very well happen. I mean, think about it. We were just talking about Street Fighter. We just got TNMT. Now I want to see Bane being brought with Braun Breaker, man. Now that mask, that is freaking awesome. That is great use of G.I. Joe classified work being brought with Mattel, man. Like, as much as I love that custom that I ended up making a couple years back based off those Batman DC figures, this one, bro, this is kind of like the one that I've kind of been looking for, especially that jacket. Like, that jacket is what really makes it. Now, getting back to 3XR Studios, my boy didn't just stop right there. No. Karrion Cross was a check mark, but you also got to have Logan Paul, dude. I mean, this guy ended up beating AJ Styles at WrestleMania, but at the same time, would have loved to seen the entrance vest. Like, I feel like the entrance vest that he wore that night was so freaking awesome. Like, the gear was cool, but it didn't stand out quite when the whole thing was complete. Who knows? Maybe it'll be in the works. Maybe next week. Stay tuned. Turn on the noti because we got Alexa Bliss and the Wyatt 6 finally making the return. I didn't see Alexa, but on a good note, Emmett Customverse ended up making his own creation, which I don't know if that's what we're going to end up needing to have to do, because I know she made her return right at the Rumble, but we've only seen her like a small handful of times. 3 total, maybe 4. Honestly, I'm just making guesses at this time, but really hope that she actually ends up teaming up right here with the Y, because they really could use the help, man. I don't know if the pop that they were looking for was the one that they were looking for last night, but that's what they got. Now let's talk about guys that are making an impact, right? This man right here, as much as people give him hate, look, here's the thing, bro. When it comes to a luchador, I don't feel like Grande Americano should be bashed at. I mean, he's definitely bringing a spark. There's a level of interest. And Lucha, you guys know my boy PWR Lucha is always at work. You can actually get his singlet already on the site. Not the scan. I do believe the scan was done up by somebody else. You can definitely tell it's a little bit slightly photoshopped. But, dude, I ain't complaining because I ain't ordering the scan. I'm ordering that damn singlet. We need El Grande Americano and WHF figure collection. Also the red AJ Styles, bro. Also an ultimate, like another guy that's due. I know we've gotten one release of it, but do keep in mind, they ended up revamping the Elite, so how about they go back to the drawing board and do the ultimate as well? Again, it's just a thought. And if you don't find that John Cena with the blue gear, guess what? He's got you on them shirts, bro. But go in the comments. Let me know what you guys think of today's reveals. Let me know what you guys think of this Jacob Fatu, because as much as excited I am, I got some concerns, man. And really the only way to break it down is to find out with a full in-depth review, man. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you, my friends, on the next one.